Two Texas towns just minutes apart, both full of charm, opportunity, and Texas hospitality. But when it comes to living there, which one is right for you? If you're thinking about moving to North Texas, you're probably asking yourself the same thing a lot of my clients do. Should I move to Sherman or Denison? I'm Amanda Phillips, your go-to real estate guide for North Texas. And in today's video, we're doing a side-by-side showdown of Sherman versus Denison, two neighboring cities with two very different vibes. So let's dive in and see which town is calling your name. First up, let's talk real estate. This is often where the biggest differences show up. Sherman has experienced massive growth in recent years, especially with the arrival of Texas Instruments' $30 billion expansion. That's created a surge in demand for new housing. You'll find entire new communities popping up like Bel Air Village with planned parks, trails, and retail space, and Heritage Ranch, which is already home to new homes and will soon have its own elementary school. Because of this boom, the average home price in Sherman has climbed. Expect mid to high 300s for newer homes. Some move-in ready builds even offer builder incentives like interest rate buydowns or closing cost help. Now, let's head north to Denison. While it hasn't grown at quite the same rate, that's actually part of its appeal. It's a quieter, more historic town with a lower median home price, around the upper 200s. You'll see charming homes built in the 1940s to 1970s, plus lake access properties near Lake Texoma. Denison is ideal if you value character and a more relaxed pace over brand new builds. Now, I sell homes in both towns, and I've actually sold quite a few homes in both towns. Sherman, people come for the new construction here most recently, and in Denison, it seems like people are tending more towards maybe a second home or close to the walkable downtown. Here's the pros and cons of each. Sherman, higher prices, but more appreciation potential. Denison, more affordable, but may have an older infrastructure. Sherman, faster growth and more new inventory. Denison, unique vintage home styles and quieter streets. Bottom line, if you're looking for growth, investment potential, or new construction, Sherman wins. But if you're drawn to a slower rhythm with vintage charm, Denison might just feel like home. All right, now let's talk about daily life, where you'll shop, dine, go to school, and unwind. Sherman offers a more traditional suburban experience. You've got Sherman Town Center with stores like Target, Ulta, Academy Sports, and national chain restaurants, and yes, Chick-fil-A. Lots of new development is also happening around Heritage Parkway in South Sherman, bringing in more retail and grocery options. Denison is a completely different feel. Its downtown is historic, vibrant, and walkable, filled with local boutiques, antique stores, and cozy coffee shops. Instead of big box stores, Denison focuses on small business charm. It feels personal. When Jamie and I first decided to move to Sherman, we actually looked at both towns. And personally, we chose Sherman because it had a Target, because I had never lived in a town that had a Target, and restaurant options. But don't doubt, we eat dinner in Denison right now at least once a week. Both towns are served by Texoma Medical Center, a major hospital located between them. You'll also find clinics, pediatric offices, and specialty care providers in both cities. On the education front, Sherman ISD is growing quickly with modern schools, a brand new Sherman High School, new multi-purpose stadium being built, and elementary campuses being added in new communities. Denison ISD, while smaller, has a strong academic track record and deep local roots. Sherman hosts big events like Hot Summer Nights, a summer-long outdoor concert series, and Lights on the Lake. You'll find splash pads, dog parks, movie theaters, and youth sports leagues. Denison, meanwhile, is built for the outdoors. If you love boating, fishing, or weekend getaways, Lake Texoma is a huge draw. Plus, Eisenhower State Park is right around the corner. So think of it like this. Sherman is your go-to for convenience and growth. Denison is all about character and nature. Let's talk about something less tangible but super important, the feel of a place, the community vibe. Sherman feels like a town on the move. With all the growth happening, there's a sense of momentum. It's attracting families relocating for work, young couples buying their first home, and investors seeing long term value. There's a growing art and food scene here too, plus business support initiatives and downtown revitalization projects that are making it more exciting every year. Denison is more laid back. It's got a strong artistic presence thanks to its Main Street galleries and Music on Main events. You'll find artists, musicians, retirees, and weekend lategoers who love its vintage charm. Sherman, younger population, many with kids. Denison, mix of empty nesters, creatives, and retirees. Sherman, faster paced, new infrastructure. Denison, calm, close knit, and nostalgic. I like to say Sherman's for people chasing what's next, Denison's for people slowing down to enjoy what's here. Sherman has citywide events nearly every month. Denison, it's the birthplace of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, and they celebrate it with pride. There's also a strong tradition of local festivals, art walks, and a small town gathering that make it feel homegrown. So let's do a quick recap to help you see the big picture. If you want new homes, job growth, and suburban convenience, Sherman could be your perfect match. But if you love vintage architecture, the outdoors, and a quieter pace, Denison might just win your heart. No matter which you choose, you're getting a slice of one of the fastest growing regions in Texas. Sherman and Denison both have a lot to offer. It just depends on what matters most to you. If you're still deciding, I always recommend this. Come spend a day in each city. Grab lunch downtown, tour a few neighborhoods, and just soak it all in. And when you're ready to take that next step, I'd love to help you find the right home, whether it's in Sherman, Denison, or somewhere in between. Let's make your move simple, stress-free, and tailored for you. Scan the QR code and let's get started. Which city do you prefer? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Amanda Phillips, and I love Sherman and Denison, and I think you will too.